Yo, 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 it's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NFL Monday Night Football Week 4 between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers on Monday, October 3rd, 2022. We're going to have NFL player props, spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks and a same-game parlay that I think are great value bets for this Monday Night Football game between the Rams and the 49ers. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and description. Really is a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. It's a lot of fun to use. Highly encourage you to check it out. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match or one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it's very important that you put a star or an asterisk next to the pick, guys. That's the only way I know that you want it in the video. So usually try to do it with one pick so it's easy on your boy here to organize. You know how it is. Without further ado, shout out here to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Really, it's just a great way to support the channel. It's $3.99 per month. We get access to our picks early. So generally, our picks are posted actually about a day early in our community tab on YouTube if you want early access to the picks. You also get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, shout-outs in our videos, and a roll color in our Discord channel. And like I said, it's more of just a great way to support the channel and what we do here. Appreciate you guys. It's been a fun ride getting to this point. We're having a great time so far here in the NFL season. So appreciate all of you guys. Check that out if you're interested. I might have some results, but the way the results get staggered, I have to go over Sunday night and Monday night football results on Thursday. Because I'm actually recording this before the Sunday night football game. Actually, I'm recording this pretty early. Before the Sunday games, period. So because we had lines out, which was great. I love getting early lines. Found some ones I really like. So let's get after it today, guys. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. Let's cash the same game parlay. We're going to have a great time. Officially going to have a tenth of the unit on the same game parlay when we get to there. But anyway, let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with Deebo Samuel over 54.5 receiving yards here for the San Francisco 49ers. Minus 115 odds on DraftKings. So guys, so far, Deebo Samuel on the season averaging 7 targets per game, which is solid overall for this type of a line. I don't mind seeing that. He finally did break out last week with 73 yards receiving on 8 targets, so I do like seeing that. He's also gone over in 5 out of his last 5 games versus the Los Angeles Rams, including the playoffs. So he's really had the Rams number here lately. Big plays, touchdowns, you name it. He's really been really solid versus the Rams. His totals versus the Rams in the last 5 are 95, 97, 133, 66, and 72. So he cleared this line easily every time. And he is the go-to receiver here on the 49ers, him and Ayuk. But, Samuel obviously is their top option for just about everything. They even like to run the football with him. And for good reason. He's very good at both. And honestly, even this season, it's not like the Rams secondary has really gotten that much better. Still got Jalen Ramsey, who honestly has kind of struggled this year. You saw him get dusted by Diggs in week 1. The top receiver on the opposing team has cashed this line in every game so far. Last week we saw Marquise Brown from the Cardinals, 140 yards. Drake London from the Falcons with 86, and Diggs with 122. So receivers are cashing this line the top wideout option is cashing this line easily. And I think Deebo will be in line to have another great game. His trends are great versus the Rams, and obviously so far this year they haven't been great versus the top option. And then we get Jimmy Garoppolo in his second start. Should have a little bit more chemistry with these wide receivers, kind of getting back to what he's used to. when he played with them last year. Pretty much the same targets. Ayuk, Kittle, Samuel, even Jawan Jennings was there last year. So, Jimmy G should be able to find the rhythm with these receivers. I'm expecting, honestly, a big night from the 49ers in general. And Debo, it's really good to cash in this line in general last year. Overall, he's cashed this line in 14 out of his last 22 games since the start of 2021. So it's obviously very good. We like to see that. Very reasonable line here for Debo Samuel. Love it there for our number one pick. Go with Debo Samuel over 54.5 receiving yards here for the San Francisco 49ers, minus 115 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Cooper Kupp over 91.5 receiving yards here for the St. Louis Rams. For the Los Angeles Rams at minus 115 odds on Caesars. Got a little bit of a throwback there, guys. Thought the Rams were in St. Louis for a minute there. But guys, Cooper Kupp has completely owned the 49ers and the tenor with Matthew Stafford so far. 3 games last year, Cooper Kupp cashed this line with ease, and that's pretty impressive when you think about it. It's a pretty high receiving line. The total amount of yards he had in those 3 games, though, he had 382 receiving yards altogether in 3 games versus the 49ers, with 3 touchdowns on 34 targets. We can work with that. This is the type of guy that could easily get 14 to 15 targets. He's that type of a guy. He only had like 4 last week. Weird week for him. Had a big drop off in his targets last week and in his catches. But I think he bounces back in a big way. What I meant to say is he only had 4 catches last week. But obviously his targets dropped off also last week. So I'm expecting a bounce back on that. I think he'll definitely bounce back this week. He'll have a good game. He's not the type of guy to throw up 2 duds in a row for sure. And they didn't really need him as much last week, but I think they'll need him tonight to catch the passes. But some stats on him, obviously 3 out of 3 last year versus the 49ers, but he's an unbelievable 21 out of 24 to this line since the start of 2021, including the playoffs. Like, literally just a cash cow for touchdowns, for yards, everything. You name it. He's been absolutely insane. Looking for him to continue that. It's gotten off to a great start so far this year, over 280 yards receiving. We like to see that. So do love it there, guys, for a number 2 pick. We're going Cooper Kupp over 91.5 receiving yards here for the Los Angeles Rams, minus 115 odds here on Caesars. Okay, and at number 3, we are going with the San Francisco 49ers team total over 21.5 points here at minus 105 odds on DraftKings. So guys, I really like this one. They've actually cashed this line in 6 out of their last 8 games versus the Rams, and 3 out of their last 3 games versus the Rams at home. Very significant. I honestly think the 49ers could potentially get a defensive touchdown in this game. I have Stafford throwing a pick or 2 in this game, honestly. I really do. I think he had some problems last year when he went to San Francisco when they let them up 31-10 in San Francisco. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad as far as the score, like the disparity. I think the Rams will score more than 10 points, but I think the 49ers could get points on the board. I really like 3 touchdowns and a field goal. I really like seeing that. I think they're going to have a great chance to score some points here. Rams defense, they're 20th in points allowed. They're 17th in yards. They're not really an inspiring defense so far. They've already allowed 2 out of their 3 opponents to cash this line, the Bills and the Falcons. The Falcons. They allowed the Falcons to cash. The 49ers just 1 out of 3 so far to this line, but Jimmy G just got acclimated. He came in versus Seattle. That's the game that they cashed in. Then last week, I don't know what happened to the 49ers, guys. I thought they'd win that game. They should have. They threw up a dud in Denver, but I think they bounced back at home against the inferior defense here in the Rams. The Rams, like I said, 20th in points, 17th in yards. It kind of speaks for itself. They just haven't looked great. I think they're very beatable, to be honest with you. Another week for Jimmy G here under center. Like I said, having that rhythm with his receivers. The running game still looks pretty solid for San Francisco despite the injuries. Wilson and Debo, I think, can handle the running game. Last year, 49ers averaged over 25.4 points per game at home last year. So I think they could get back to that form versus the Rams here for sure. Honestly, I really think they're going to have a good night here on Monday Night Football. They need to. A lot of expectations in San Francisco. People were saying, hey, we think the 49ers might have gotten better with Jimmy G coming in. Well, he's got to prove it because his first start didn't go so good. Their offense only put up 10 points. They got to bounce back here. I got to think that Jimmy G's got a bounce back game in him here. I think he'll play well. I think Debo will play well. I think the 49ers will score the ball. think they'll end up winning this game. And looking for a big night here. So love it there for our number 3 pick. We're going San Francisco 49ers team total over 21.5 points. Minus 105 odds on DraftKings. Okay, guys, I'm going to put up our same game parlay on the screen. So instead of pausing the video, I'm just going to do this because, we keep it real. You got to keep it real. So we got San Francisco 49ers money line here. We just kind of touched on that, why I like that. 49ers have really had the Rams number here lately, especially in the regular season. They've actually won the last 6 meetings, so I think they could continue here. Honestly, I think they're in line here potentially to win a 7th in a row. 49ers after the letdown last week, I think they bounce back here. Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown score, guys. The guy is just a touchdown machine. He really is. He's caught a touchdown in 11 out of his last 13 games, including the playoffs. It's hard not to like that, and he's actually about even value for a touchdown. So I also think that's a great play by itself. It's like minus 115 for an anytime touchdown. I almost, sent on that. Went with those receiving yards instead, but I definitely think the touchdown's great as well. And then Deebo Samuel, anytime touchdown, same type of deal. 10 out of his last 14 games, including the playoffs, with a touchdown. We actually took him for a touchdown last week. He did not get it. So I think he will get in the end zone here. He's done very well versus the Rams as well. We've kind of touched on that. So I think we're in the money here. I really do like this parlay, guys. I'm going a 10th of a unit on it. Play it as you will. I mean, you can put 25 on it. You can put whatever you want to put on it. I'm only putting a 10th of a unit on it. So do love it there, guys. So far, same game parlay. $10 to win 66, but obviously play it as you may. Plus 662 odds. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. I'm going to get that. Okay, I'm going to slide back in. Appreciate you guys, though. This should be a great football game. Really looking forward to it on Monday night. We're going to be actually having a live stream for this game on Monday Night Football, so looking forward to that as well. If you guys want to come out and hang out with us, it'll just be like a watch party and stuff like that with game audio and stuff. So really looking forward to that. Appreciate you guys all here at the channel. Make sure you guys check out our social media links. Our Twitter, Instagram, Discord. We're on TikTok too. We've put out some TikToks. And yeah, our prize bank. If you don't have a prize picks, that's also a cool thing. And take advantage of some free money. Outside of that though, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, we will catch you all next time. Peace out.